Most e-commerce brands are fighting for attention, but the brands scaling the fastest are doing something completely different. They're programming their customers, and it's called the Reticular Activating System. When you apply this to your email marketing, something interesting happens. Your customers start to notice your brand everywhere without you spending more money on ads. And this video shows you exactly how to implement this system into your email marketing.
The inbox isn't crowded, the brain is. The problem is in deliverability, it's cognitive filtration. Most brands optimize for opens, elite brands optimize for neurological relevance. Neurological relevance helps you acquire space in the customer mind, what I call mental capital. When it's time to buy or even casually browse, your brand becomes the first one that surfaces. You're not forcing attention, you're earning cognitive priority, and that only happens when your strategy, copywriting, design, and technical execution all work together, align with how the brain filters information. When it's done correctly, the customer thinks, this is actually might be the right brand for me. And I'm pretty sure everybody, including me, had that moment. But there's a reason behind it. The moment is not accidental, it's engineered. What is the RAS? And it stands for the Reticular Activating System. It's a network of neurons located in the brain stems that act as your brain gatekeeper. The RS stands for Reticular Activating System, which is a network of neurons located in the brain stem that acts as your brain gatekeeper. It filters approximately 11 bits of sensory information per second down to 450 bits that reach your conscious awareness. What are the key functions of the RS? The Reticular Activating System determines what information gets your attention, filters out irrelevant stimuli, heightens awareness of information deemed important, and also creates pattern recognition and selective attention. Now I will provide you guys with real-world example of the RS in action. Your brain constantly filtering out reality. The Reticular Activating System RS decides what you notice and what you ignore. Here's how it shows up in your everyday life. The new car everywhere effect. You buy a black Toyota Camry and suddenly they are on every street. They've always been there, your brain just marked them as important. The job hunting effect. When you're looking for a job, you suddenly start to notice now they're hiring signs, LinkedIn posts, career ads everywhere. Before it was invincible because you didn't need a job. The new parent effect. Once you have a baby, you start noticing strollers, diaper ads, parenting content, baby product non-stop. Your priorities change, so your perception change. The phone notification effect. In a noisy room, you ignore everything until you hear your phone notification sound. Instant attention, and I'm pretty sure everybody can relate to this. The name in a crowd effect. Hundreds of conversation, one person says your name and your brain locks in immediately. And most likely, and all these examples is just provided, and most likely you experienced them or you're on your way to experience them, so you know this is 100% true. Why this matters for marketing? Your customers' brain are bombarded with 3,000 to 10,000 marketing messages daily or even more. Who knows? The RS determines which messages break through and which get filtered out as noise. Understanding how to trigger the RS is the difference between emails that get deleted and emails that drive revenue. So now this is a very important profitability equation that every e-commerce brand should test out. Your customer lifetime value is your average order value multiplied by purchase frequency multiplied by customer lifespan. Customer acquisition cost, CAC, is total marketing spent divided by new customer acquired. Profitability multiplier is CLV, customer lifetime value, divided by CAC, which is customer acquisition cost. The problem most brands face, CAC has increased by 60-70% over the past 5 years. Most brands focus on acquisition, paid ads rather than retention. Email marketing to existing customers has 5 to 10 times higher ROI than acquisition. Increasing customer retention by 5% can increase profits by 25 to 95%. How the RAS works, we can create the solution RS activated email marketing. By leveraging how the RS works, we can create emails that 1. break through inbox noise, 2. drive repeat purchases, increase the purchase frequency, number 3. increase average order value, and number 4. extended customer lifespan. Result: higher CLV, customer lifetime value, better CAC, customer acquisition cost, which ultimately lead to increased profitability. So here are some principles that we could utilize in our email marketing to trigger this reticular activating system within our customers and for you to understand it yourself. Principle 1, personalization triggers the RS. The science, the RS prioritize self-relevant information. Personalized content is flagged as important because it relates directly to the individual. Email applicant beyond the first name. Purchase history based recommendations. So you wanna utilize someone history and recommend them based on that. Browse abandonment specific to viewed products. So you wanna send them an email that shows the product they abandoned. Location based messaging. Make sure your messaging has something related to the location they are in. Behavior segmentation. Are they VIP? Are they lapsed? Are they first time buyers? Make sure you include that in your email. Anniversary, milestone emails, first purchase, anniversary, birthday. If it include any of these things, you want to include them in the email. It's going to become much more personalized towards them, their journey, who they are, and when did they start. Example subject lines. So instead of doing something regular like new arrivals are here, you want to do something like, Sarah, these match the blue dress you bought. This is very personalized. Or ready to reorder your specific product you bought 3 months ago. This is very personalized. They know the exact product and they know you bought 3 months ago. So this is gonna make someone pay attention. Impact on metrics. Personalized emails. And how does this impact on metrics? Personalized emails deliver 6 times higher transaction rates. Open rates increase by 26%. Drives purchase frequency up by creating relevant touch points. Principle 2. Pattern interruption capture attention. The science, the RS, is designed to notice changes and anomalies. Pattern interrupts force the brain to pay attention. Email application. Subject line interrupts. Unexpected phrasing. Don't open this email, or I made a mistake. Unconventional formatting. RE, you ordered when there's no previous order. Curiosity gaps. The one thing we never sell. Contrarian statements. Why you shouldn't buy from us right now. Content interrupts. To send them gifts, unexpected places. Unusual layouts that break email conventions. Interactive email elements such as polls, quizzes, or scratch off. Story-based emails instead of promotional ones. Example, instead of 25% off sale, try I probably shouldn't tell you this, which is going to make them pay attention. Impact on metrics. Increase open rates by breaking inbox blindness. Drives engagement that signal to email providers you prefer sender. Improves deliverability over time, reducing CAC. Principle number 3. Scarcity and urgency activate threat detection. The science, the RS, heightens awareness of potential losses. Your brain is wired to prioritize avoiding loss over acquiring gains. Email application. Real scarcity. Low stock alerts. Only 3 left in your size. Limited edition products. Seasonal availability. Time-bound offers with the countdown timers. Urgency tactics. Flash sales 2 to 4 hours. Early access for email subscribers. Cart abandonment with inventory stats. Price increase warning. And this is very important. This is critical. You must remember this. Must be authentic. Fake scarcity damage trust and long-term customer lifetime value. Use real inventory data and be honest about deadlines. Example, email flow. Day 1, new limited release, the product, etc. Day 3, 48 hours left, 60% 7 already claimed. Day 5, final 6 hours, size, selling out. Impact on metrics. Compresses decision making timeline, increases conversion rates by 15 to 30%. Boost AOV when paired with minimum purchase threshold. Drives immediate revenue, improving cash flow and reducing reliance on acquisition. Principle 4. Reward prediction activates dopamine loops. The science, the RS, works with dopamine energetic system to heighten awareness of potential rewards. Anticipate rewards are often more powerful than reward themselves. Email application loyalty programs. Point accumulation visibility. You're 150 points away from a 25% reward. Tier progression. One more purchase to reach gold status. Surprise rewards. You unlock the secret bonus. Gamification. Spin to win wheels. Mystery discounts revealed in email. Progression. Discounts. Spend more and save more. Milestone celebration. Preview and anticipation. Sneak peeks of upcoming launches. Early access offers. Coming soon teasers. Example sequence. Email 1. You earned 850 points. Here's what you get for it. Email 2. 150 points away from a specific reward. Email 3. Congratulations. Reward unlocked. Here's how to use it. Impact on metrics. Increase purchase frequency by creating non-promotional touchpoint. Extends customer lifespan by building habit loops. Increase CLV through emotional investment and progress. Reduce price sensitivity and protect margins. Principle 5. Goal orientation, value alignment. The science, the RS, filters out for information relevant to our goals and identity. When your brands align with customer self-concept, your messages become priority. Email application, identity-based messaging, segment by values, sustainability, luxury, practicality, innovation, mission-driven content that matches customer values, user-generated content from similar customers, community building around shared identity, goal-oriented content, educational series that help people achieve their goals, progress tracking, fitness, learning, collection building, inspirational storytelling, how-to guides using your product. Example, for sustainable fashion brand, you don't want to do something like new spring collection available. You want to do something like you saved 47 pounds of textile wasted this year, or meet Sarah, how she built a capsule wardrobe with 12 pieces. Impact on metrics, builds emotional loyalty that transcend price competition, dramatically extend customer lifespan, creates a brand advocates who reduce CAC through referrals, allows premium pricing, increasing AOV and margins. Principle 6, repetition with variation creates impact. The science, the RS prioritize information. It encounters repeatedly, especially when there's a slight variation that prevents habituation. Principle 6, repetition with variation creates impact. The science, the RS prioritize information, encounters repeatedly, especially when there's a slight variation that prevents building habit. Email application, strategic frequency. Welcome flow has 5 to 7 emails over 30 days for new customers. Re-engagement campaigns, 3 to 5 emails over 14 days for lapsed customers. Post-purchase flow, 4 to 6 emails over 60 days. Variation techniques, same message, different angles, social proof, then urgency, then value. Variation techniques, same message, different angles, social proof, then urgency, then value. Multi-channel reinforcement, email, SMS retargeting, different formats, text only, image heavy, video, GIF, varied send times and days. Example, cart abandonment flow. 1 hour, did you forget something? Helpful reminder. After 24 hours, still interested? Here's what other people are saying. Social proof. After 48 hours, last chance, I am selling fast. Urgency. Day 7, we saved your cart plus 10% off incentive. Impact on metrics, increase conversion through multiple touchpoints. Capture customer at different readiness stages. Reduces lost revenue from a single touch campaign. Optimal frequency can increase revenue by 30-50%. Now, here's a mini case study, which is just an illustrative example. Imagine a mid-sized online apparel brand with a repeated purchase rate of 18% and a customer acquisition CAC of 45%. Now here's a mini case study. Imagine a mid-sized online apparel brand with a repeat purchase rate of 18% and a customer acquisition cost CAC of $45. They implement some of the RS optimized email strategy, segmented the welcome flow to turn first-time buyers into repeated customers, cart abandonment flows using pattern interruptions and scarcity, post-purchase and cross-sell emails with reward loops and goal-oriented content. Within 90 days, the repeat purchase rate increased to 29%, while effective CAC dropped to 30% because the brand was generating more revenue from existing customers without additional ad spend. This demonstrates how applying neuroscience-driven email flows, equal personalization, pattern interrupts, scarcity, and reward prediction can simultaneously increase customer lifetime value (CLV) and reduce acquisition cost (CAC), giving the brand a higher profitability without spending more money on ads.
Thanks for watching. And if you're ready to implement this system, you can grab the lecture notes in the link down below. And if you're interested in booking a call to receive an audit with an action plan that you could take in the next few steps to increase your email marketing revenue through Klaviyo, you could do that as well.